Obviously, you guys were shooting better free throws tonight. Is that something you've been working a lot on in practice, or the guys are just better free throw shooters this year?
Well, we've been working on three-point shooting too. We were 1 for 11 from the three. And if I look at them, I'm going to tell you, they were, of the 11, I don't think anybody was guarded. So you're talking about a horse shot that we were 1 for 11 for. When I watch the tape, I'll make sure of that. But I bet you 9 of them were wide open. But what you want them to be is confident and go in there and get fouled so that you want to go to the line. Darius goes 11 for 12. Brandon goes 9 for 10. Deron goes 8 for 10. Well, that's because they're driving the ball and they're getting fouled. You know, at halftime, I'm like, why do they have so many more shots than us? Because we kept getting fouled. And that's why we shot 50 fouls and they shot 20. But again, I look at us defensively. We didn't talk enough. We didn't help enough. You know, when a team drives down the length of the court and shoots a layup, there's something wrong right now. And again, it's what happens when you're trying to play all young guys. You know, last year we were deeper, we had more guys, and this makes it even more important that guys understand how they got to play. And then it's our job as coaches. Let's just come up with stuff that look at our weaknesses and let's get better with it. You know, I'll go back and watch this tape, and I'm going to have a clear picture of, okay, where do we need to take this?
2 more questions.
Cal, do you that viciousness, is that just being young, or I mean, can you manifest that in
oh yeah,
young team?
oh yeah, absolutely you can. What you have to have is a player understanding that it's one of two things: he outworks me or I outwork him. This isn't about cool. This isn't about style points. Either he outworks me or I outwork him. So now we got to go to practice and make it that way. I thought we were, but obviously not to the level we needed, because again, we had guys that were getting outworked, and it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to start the game the way we started the game. You know, and we could have been down 10-0. And we did some good things. I mean, there were things in there that I liked. But again, where we are right now, what I told them in that room, it's November 1st, guys. As long as you don't make excuses for how you play, as long as you accept you got outworked, you got out-toughed, you got out-hustled, as long as you accept that you did not make each other better offensively, you almost worked against each other. As long as you accept you would not go offensive rebound, is you accept that we can work on it. But if you want to come in here and have excuses, then we got problems. But I think they all know. And you got to give you know, Pikeville credit. They came in and they weren't afraid, and they had a veteran team. They had some tough physical guys, and they were like, bring it. You know, nothing to lose, throwing balls, and they you know, they did a great job.
Johnson, what did you think of the leadership you got from Darius and DeAndre tonight? What you wanted, not what you wanted?
I just think that we're not where we need to be. I think Darius did some good things, and there's other times he just stopped playing. Well, you can't do that with these freshmen because they are going to stop playing. I didn't think DeAndre in the first half had the energy he's always played with. Well, if he doesn't have the energy, we got problems. The hustle points we had today were the lowest I probably had in 4 or 5 years for a team. The first half was the lowest hustle points that I've ever seen one of my teams have. We got beat to everything. It was 28. Usually a bad game will be 38, 42. A good game will be 50. If we get up to 60, we're up 25 at half. We were at 28. Second half was 36. So when you put those two numbers together, that's one of the lowest I've seen my teams do. And that's where we are. The other team outworked us. Simple. I don't care who they are. You play a team and they play harder than you, you're losing. And you're not going to look good. And you can't have 1 or 2 guys doing it and then 2 guys stop playing like it doesn't matter. You can't. This is a team sport. It's 5 guys becoming a fist. 5 guys together. 1 heartbeat. We all know what we're doing. We're all responsible to each other. That takes time. And you know, this group, we're going to have to learn it, because we go have a home game against an NCAA tournament team, go on the road and play 4 games. Oh my gosh. It'll be interesting. So we're going to have to in a hurry, get some guys up to speed. Thanks, guys.
Okay.